The fuck going on in this motherfucking bitch? They call me the Black Charlie Sheen, aka One Chains. I'm also known as fitness trainer Mr. Train Your Girl. She be doing squats all over my dick. You know how it goes, man. In some circles, I'm just simply known as the Don. The Don, the Don. Also, sometimes I'm being called the Roleon Papis. The way I roll up the opposition, you know what I'm saying? We got motherfucking Emvee. Emvee in this motherfucking bitch. Week 3. Good friend of mine. This is the team builder for this shit. It's gonna be a fire game because you know that in the semifinals of the PPL, he hacks the shit out of me and won 1-0, unfortunately, okay? But, we are here to take revenge. This is a new chapter in the war between the Heat Lord and the Mafia clan, the Mafia family, alright? So what do we got? What we're working with this time? We're working with Ursaluna Bloodmoon, Weezing, Galar, Sneasler. I mean, you can see the team for yourself, right? The biggest problem, well, not biggest problem, but the two problems we have is mostly Weezing, Galar, and Sneasler, I would say. So, because Weezing Galar could be a switching into Samurott, and then it can default. With neutralizing gas, it can turn off the Defiant of Passimian, right? So, like, it can switch into, it turns off sharpness too, so like we go for Ceaseless Edge, for example, that does absolutely no damage. And then on top of that, if we go for Water Move, it's not gonna do obviously as much because sharpness is not working, and then he can just default for free, scare us off with Strange Steam, all that shit. So that's problematic. Manaphy is also quite problematic. Yes, we do have Zapdos and shit, but like, it always has Ice Beam, it takes a hit. Yeah, we'd have to speed tie if it's max speed, you know what I mean? So like, realistically, Manaphy looks like a problem too. So these three things are the most threatening things on his team. Sneasler, yes, we do have Zapdos, so we're not expecting him to bring setup Sneasler with terrain. Like, I don't think there's gonna be Thwacky or Weezing Galar with terrain because Zapdos should be able to beat it regardless. It's probably gonna be pads, you know, but yeah, so all in all, the matchup looks decent if we can deal with those three, right? It's not looking too bad. Like on our side, things like Tsarina look fucking incredible into him, right? Cinderace looks pretty good too. You know, Florges looks alright. You know, it can take on a few things. So this is what we cooked up. Okay, shoutouts to Mav for building this team. Absolute fire team, absolute fire. We're bringing some fucking heat into the Heat Lord, you know how it is. So we're gonna go with Scarf Florges. The idea is that hopefully, because on Emvee's team, it makes the most sense for him to lead Sneasler, right? So let's say he leads Sneasler into Florges, and Sneasler shouldn't be Scarfed because otherwise, you know, Zapdos shits on it. And then if he decides to like U-turn, thinking that I led wrong, you know, or something else, or even attack Dire Claw, we just outspeed it, go for Psychic and kill that motherfucker, okay? So that's like the idea. Hold on, yeah, my bad. So that's the idea. Now, if this goes to plan, that would be absolutely incredible. We also will use this Florges to trick potentially like Manaphy set that is like acid armor or whatever, you know, maybe trick Espeon. So like, also, if we keep the Scarf though, Scarf Moonblast could be a good way of like endgame cleaning. So I think Scarf Florges makes a lot of sense. Samurott is gonna be AV for this one with a pretty weird EV spread, but max special attack is there to one-shot Ursaluna with Hydro Pump if it's only HP invested and non-SPDF invested. And then it's also to 2 KO Weezing Galar with Hydro Pump after going for Ceaseless Edge. And obviously Assault Vest to take on, you know, special attacks better. Ceaseless Edge, Hydro Pump, Sacred Sword, and Aqua Jet. That's what we're cooking up this time. Then we got Tsarina. Tsarina was originally also AV, but we went with Yachi Berry because this particular spread takes a +3, so aka Tail Glow, Manaphy's modest Ice Beam after taking one Rocky Helmet chip from Weezing Galar. So if let's say we attack into Weezing Galar one time, we still can live a +3 Ice Beam with a Yeesh, with a fucking Yeesh, and then we power whip that motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? And then we got low kick. Low kick is just good for Gudra. I mean, it's better than relying on high jump kick, you know, so that's Gudra is pretty heavy. And then send headbutt, of course, for the wheezing situation. And rapid spin. After rapid spin, this thing can clean easily. It's also good for Sneasler, of course. You know, so Tsarina is actually looking really, really nice into his team. Like, absolutely nice. Then we got Shizar Metal Coat. This thing is mostly like close combat check for Ursaluna. Maybe late game cleaner. Also close combat for Gudra. Late game cleaner if Manaphy is taken out. You know, knockoff would be nice to get rid of some items. Bullet punch, you know, just the standard. Then if we SD up, we can do some work, you know what I mean? Then we got Tiago Alcantara. This is the fucking heat set. This is the firest set of all time. So we got Libero, Silk Scarf, SD Quick Attack. So that, you know, +2 Silk Scarf Quick Attack does, I think, 87% maximum to Sneasler. So, for example, if it takes 1 spike, then it's already a chance to kill. If it takes 2 spikes, then it's almost a guaranteed kill. Which is crazy. And because we can SD on a lot of things, honestly, like, a lot of things will be threatened by this, and we just SD, and then we spam quick attack. We also have double edge for the stab, of course. So that set is absolutely fire. I fucking love it, you know. Then we got high jump kick, you know, just for coverage. High jump kick good for like Gudra, you know, or Saluna, all that shit. Passimian. We're gonna be going with Terra Fighting Scarf Passimian because spamming CC's late game would be also incredible. Terra Fighting CC looks really, really good if we deal with Wheezing Galar, for example, and if Espeon is weakened and if it's not scarfed, then it's just great, you know, overall. EQ Rock Slide, you know, the Edge Quake combo, and U-Turn for Momentum. So this team looks really fucking nice. I really like the way we prepped for this one. It's pretty in-depth prep, pretty crazy prep, honestly, and let's see how it goes. The game goes up tomorrow. We're going up against Emvee. Let's smack that motherfucker for the fucking PPL semi-final loss that we took. All right, I'm out this bitch, Mafia.